March 15th, 2019. Jeff, BassMaster Classic Day, homie.
Yeah, man.
We're headed to day one blast off. I've never been to a blast off. This is my third classic. I've never experienced the morning. It is 5:45. We are packing up, headed out the door. We're about 40 minutes away from Knoxville. Danny, welcome to the vlog.
Dude,
are you pumped?
Stoked.
You're always excited. That young man didn't have very much sleep, but he is ready to go. Mike,
yeah.
The day we've all been waiting for.
Yep.
The reason we drove down here.
Yep. Should be a good time.
Do you think the people at the weigh-in are gonna know about your new nickname, the Flower?
No. No.
They will by the end of the day. Mark Hunter got some sweet new cowboy boots last night. Moose got some. But it's Classic Day. We're on the road to Knoxville for blast off. Let's do this. Made her to a morning blast off. We lost the rest of them somewhere, eh?
Yeah, a while back.
But yesterday, we scoped this all out, so we kind of knew where we were going. Blast off, driving in here, we saw the boats are in the water, so there's like a little vendors and stuff down there. We're gonna grab a coffee, and we're gonna watch the blast off of the BassMaster Classic. Pumped? Hopefully find the other ones somewhere. We are watching blast off, or kind of watching blast off. Am, can you see anything up there?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Can you watch my coffee, honey, for just 2 seconds while I try to shoot something? We're gonna try to show you exactly how many people are watching blast off. Sun is not even up yet, and it is an absolute madhouse. Try to show you as much as possible, but it's really hard to see over everyone in there for breakfast afterwards or something. Gotta get some food. All that coffee. BassMaster Classic Day 1. Let's do this. Kind of hard to get close this morning, but Amber, you psyched up?
Yeah, I am.
You can see your hubby G-Man over there.
Yeah, I can.
I just heard somebody yell at him that this is his year.
Yes, it is. I believe it is.
You believe it is?
I believe it. I'm going with G-Man all the way.
I'm pulling for BP. I pick BP for every tournament. Here's the deal, everybody is getting ready to blast off. Some of the footage this morning might be a little shaky just because it was so dark out, it's hard to film in the dark. Boys, you excited? Moosey?
Absolutely.
Day one.
Absolutely. Super pumped.
Day one.
What about you? What do you got?
BP? That's not Swindle, that's BP.
What?
That's who's gonna win. Guys are blasting off. Moose and I made an executive decision to come up river. We had a 50-50 chance.
And we chose the wrong.
We chose the wrong one. They're all headed downstream. So they're out and about. We're gonna crush some breakfast, aren't we, Moose?
Absolutely.
We're gonna hit up some breakfast and then we're gonna swing by the expo. I think the expo opens at 10 or 11?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock? But the boys are off. We're gonna spend a ton of money on data today watching Bass Live. We have made it to downtown Knoxville. Right here, the site of the World's Fair at some point. Did you see what year the World's Fair was at here?
No, I didn't.
I don't know, but we'll Google that and I'll let you know at some point. We're trying to find some breakfast. The expo opens in an hour. We find some breakfast. I'm gonna hook up the Bass Live. Hopefully we can see how the boys are doing out on the lake. But Knoxville is a beautiful city, eh?
It is, yeah.
Historic. It's a little, it's a nice place to walk. We've been on just a morning cruise. But yeah, it's almost go time for the expo. We just need to get some food. Just made it to the expo. The party started, eh?
Yeah, it is.
It's starting, the tunes are going. Look at it. We'll show you a better picture in a second, but we've lost the Hunters and Moose and the rest of the Canadian contingency. They went for breakfast at another restaurant, but we just crushed breakfast at the Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
All you can eat buffet was full of MLF, FLW, and elite anglers.
Biggest pile of bacon I've ever seen in
There was a
my life.
mountain of bacon. I should have got that on camera. But we're headed indoors. I will bring you a montage of the Classic Expo at some point. But for right now, we're just gonna go in there and hang out. Just finished up at the expo. Talked to the homies from Daiwa USA. We are on our way back to the house. We're gonna roll today, Friday and Saturday into one vlog for I can enjoy vacation with Miss Amber, and we can bring you home the action. But they are not going to allow these kind of cameras into weigh-in again. So we're going to run home right now and try to fill out on the internet for media passes. We talked to a lady at the media counter and she said that is the best way to try and pull that off. So fingers crossed at home that we can get those in order for we can bring the camera inside to the weigh-in. And tomorrow, we'll bring the camera inside the expo and we'll do some filming for you that you can check it out. The expo's big, spread out this year. Instead of being in one building, it's in 3 buildings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. It's just really spread out, a lot of walking. I'm definitely getting my steps in for the day. Home, sweet home, we are back. We are at the pad. We're gonna fill out the BassMaster media passes questionnaire. But I don't even know the official word for this, but we're gonna fill that out right now and we're gonna catch up on some Bass Live. It's about 4 hours till weigh-in. So we got a ton of time here. We're gonna have some lunch and just relax. Day 1 of 3. Classic is like a marathon, eh honey? Yeah. It's like a marathon. Amber is just putting the final touches on our, what are we gonna call this? What are we filling out? Media passes, but is it a survey? An application for our media passes. That was the word I was looking for. It says 1 to 5 days, so let's hope they come through fast. And you at home, keep your fingers crossed that they even approve us. I don't know if we even qualify, but we're hoping the people at Bass are really cool and they make this happen so we can bring it home to you. You can see how awesome the BassMaster Classic is. Fingers crossed. Right around 3 o'clock, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. We were up so early that Amber and I hit the couch and fell asleep, but we're going to make it for day 1 weigh-in. We're just gonna be a little late. Media pass email did not come yet, but that is totally Amber and I's fault for not filling that out ahead of time. It's kind of a bummer that in the American arenas, it doesn't seem that you can bring cameras in. I don't go to Canadian arenas very often, so I don't even know if you can bring cameras in there. But there's still a chance that we will get those media passes, and if not, we'll just bring you to the rest of the trip. But we are headed into town to get to day 1 of the BassMaster Classic weigh-in. We'll see when that's done. Run montage of the drive. Just got back to the truck, watched about half day 1 weigh-in. That arena is very nice, but it's not real huge.
It was packed.
It was packed on day 1, which is
packed when we got there before weigh-in started.
Which is like, usually you go to a BassMaster Classic and day 1 is really slow. Day 2 is a little busier weigh-in, and then day 3 is an absolute nut house. I don't know how they're gonna fit everybody in there. It's gonna be a mystery. Good thing we found out. We really went to day 1 so we could like scope the place out. Asked the security guard, seems we can bring the camera in. So hopefully tomorrow we're gonna get day 2 weigh-in and the expo. Are you excited? Yes. Let's do this. Home time. Made it back to the pad. It has been a long day. I was up at 4:30 this morning to get ready to go to the blast off. The house is full of sleeping people right now, and the other half is still at weigh-in. But we were going to do 2 days into 1 day, and then we were gonna do 2 1-days. And now we're gonna do 2 1-days. If you're coming to the Classic, one of the things I can suggest to you is that you use the Friday, the first day of the Classic, to kind of find out where everything is, find out the setup of the expo. We actually ended up missing 1 full like room at the expo, so we have to check that out tomorrow. And we are allowed to bring this camera into the weigh-in, we just can't bring it in a backpack. So that's really great news. Hopefully if those media passes come through, that'd even be better news, but we're going to get to show you the weigh-in tomorrow. We're gonna bring you to the expo, and then, because plans change at the Classic, just like fishing plans, we're gonna probably bring Sunday and Monday to you, final day and the drive home as 1 video. So right now, while everybody's having a snooze, I'm going to edit this up for you guys and watch it tomorrow. Follow along, there's still lots to come. Don't be like Guy Lafleur. Muffin. We'll see you tomorrow.